The Jets returned home to number 2 Sports Ground in need of a win as they hosted a resurgent Adelaide United. Scoreless in their last 2 matches and without Matilda's star Natasha Pryor, the Jets had it all to do against a red side that had already defeated them earlier in the season.
They just couldn't quite stay on her feet, and that means that United, they're back on the attacking play. Lovely bit of work, and he found the back of the net. Well, United inside 4 minutes. They've found the back of the net, and look who it is with the ball.
Who be it other than Fiona Wirtz? What a finish. It's good to see Jenkins leading from the back there and just reminding her team, hey, we're in a good spot here. It's
a really good bit of work by Jenkins there. Full stretch, gets the one hand to it, tips it over. Found the back of the net, out of absolutely nowhere. Adelaide suddenly, in the torrential blizzard rain, have doubled their lead. Ball comes in, finds the back of the net, and suddenly Newcastle are on the board too.
It's a good response. The substitute comes on, Josie Allen, exactly what the Jets needed.
And well cleared in the end. Ball comes in, finds the back of the net, and now it's 3-1. Adelaide United, they are just making goals come out of absolutely nowhere. Another goal down.
Seems to have just zapped them, going down once again.
And finds the back of the net. This time, we just talk about them losing momentum. It wasn't pretty, it was a pretty ugly header in the end, into the ground, but it's beaten Claudia Jenkins, and it brings them within 1. So, one of the final chances they're going to have. Finds ahead, finds the back of the net, it's the equaliser! With just a minute and a half to go, the Newcastle Jets are finally level! With just over a minute to go, and there's the final whistle! So they take a point! What an absolute thriller we have seen here! 3-3 it finishes, and it's been stunning. It's been incredible football.
Brisbane were given a bit of a reality check after their shock loss at home to Canberra United in their last game. Back at Perry Park, the Roar welcomed 3rd place Melbourne Victory, who were desperate for a win after a disappointing 4-4 draw with Western Sydney.
Janchevski probably fortunate not to give away the free kick, and McQueen did run into a cul-de-sac, and here is Fryer to Fryer. The first time they couldn't finish it off, and the second it's a save which has been forced out of Courtney Newbon to deny them. Yallop. Pringle, how's the cross? Pringle, she goes for goal, and there is the opening goal for Brisbane. Kui Lamu, on return from an ankle injury, has been dynamic, and now she's deadly in front of goal. And Brisbane lead 1-0 in this heavyweight clash at Perry Park. Cutting inside away from low. What a run this is from Pringle. Links with Fryer. This is Sian Fryer. Good angle. Newbon with the save. But again, it's Kui Lamu with the finish. She's got a double. The first of her Ninja A-League career. And Brisbane Roar lead 2-0 against Victory. A chance for a runner, and now it's Victory at the other end. Emily Gilmick, tight angle. And Sakani, the first real save she's had to make in this game. And Victory at the other end here. Brisbane push forward. Flannery, Gilmick. Frustration for Melbourne Victory. What a great chance that was again. And it is a statement win for Brisbane. They go outright second on the Ninja A-League ladder. Full time at Perry Park. Brisbane Roar 2, Melbourne Victory 0.
A Sophie Harding brace inspired Western Sydney Wanderers to a draw against the high-flying Melbourne Victory, and they hope to capitalise on that momentum at home against Wellington Phoenix. The Phoenix got back in the win column in their last match against Perth Glory, and they knew another 3 points would cement their position inside the top 6.
Now Ferris. That's a nice run from Matos. Energy to burn for days. Danica Matos takes it a little too long. Harding swings one, misses. Now back with Rue, and well, that is a prime opportunity for the Western Sydney Wanderers. Should be a goal for Western Sydney. Well, now, with some defending to do, Ferguson, well, she's heavily clattered into by Sham Karmas. It was a huge challenge, and Isabella Mawson has produced a red card. Well, here's the ball over the top. Ferguson, eyes on the ball, little dink over. Yeah, it's got to be a red card there. Keely Sekic, in rather dramatic fashion, will make her Ninja A-League debut. Longo does get the strike away. Sekic with a quality save on debut. And so she gets things underway in the second half, as that's a nice turn to begin on the ball for Wynnum, and she tries her luck from distance, a long looping effort, and oh my word, Alyssa Wynnum, there it is. The Phoenix have found the first goal of the afternoon. Arrive for the finish, but stay for the celebration. That is a wonderful strike from Wynnum. McCutcheon cuts inside on the left. McCutcheon will try the strike from distance, followed up by Kelly, and Olivia Kelly, for the very first time in the A-League, for the very first time in Wellington Phoenix colours, she rockets that into the back of the net. Jale searching over the top for Emma Main. It's a good ball. Emma Main hits it first time, and she loves scoring against the Western Sydney Wanderers. Emma Main finds another for the Wellington Phoenix. 3 goals, and you think surely at this point 3 points done and dusted. And there it is, just like that. The full-time whistle to draw this one to a close at Wanderers Football Park. It's a big, big win for Paul Temple's side. It's Western Sydney Wanderers 0, Wellington Phoenix 3.
The Sam Kerr Football Centre was the stage for 2 teams struggling for form in the Ninja A-League. Perth Glory were goalless in their last 2 outings and faced a Sydney FC side riding some momentum after a spirited draw with ladder leaders Melbourne City.
Dos Santos, Connors running onto it. Shay Connors hits the post, and Dumont can gather. Last week, Sydney FC hit the post twice in the first half. Douglas trying to pick it back up, but it comes to a beanie. Caspers searching for Connors. Shay Connors, is she onside? One-on-one with the keeper, Connors, but Dumont stands tall. One of the best goalkeepers that this league has ever seen in those one-on-one situations. Sinaga's ball towards the back post. Holler will get there. Gabby Holler playing it back to Douglas. You don't get a better return to the competition than that. Caitlin Douglas, her 50th game. A massive welcome back because she has given the Glory the lead. Sydney FC looking to strike just before the break. Cassidy in the way, but the ball's put in the middle. What a goal from outside the area, from absolutely nowhere. Sydney FC equalised just before the break. It's Lucy Johnson once again for the 2nd week in a row. Sunaga turning and playing it forward to Lincoln. Ella Lincoln off the substitutes bench. Ella Lincoln palmed away by Edwards. Fantastic work from Lincoln. Chauvet, Holler, full-time at Sam Kerr Football Centre. a result that neither team really will be particularly thrilled about. It's Perth Glory 1, Sydney FC 1.
A late Michelle Heyman match winner gave Canberra a shock 2-1 win over a red-hot Brisbane Roar side in their last outing. They would hope to back up that result against Western United. Western's form has been inconsistent so far this season, and were eyeing off back-to-back wins at McKellar Park.
Flashes past, bounces awkwardly. Lagazzo with some space here. What can Chloe Lagazzo do? And Zimmerman in her first goal against Canberra United. Well, she puts her team in front. Well, after 15 minutes, we've seen Western take the lead, able to build up out of nothing. Now Robers punching through the centre. Beautiful ball for Heyman. What can Michelle Heyman do here? And it's a fingertip save from Alyssa Deloste. Gordon there to help support and pick up. Beautiful through ball. Taylor Young. And bundled in across the line. Well, it was a delightful delivery in, but who else? But Captain Courageous for Canberra United, Michelle Heyman, she is inevitable.
What a great ball hit in behind by Stanich Floody.
Here comes Wellington, found the back of the net. Are you kidding me? From Sophia Christopherson. Something out of nothing and Canberra take the lead. Zimmerman now. Asen inviting the challenge. Di Demizio goes for the strike, and well, it's not a bad effort from the substitute. And Rebecca Dakar blows their whistle, and it's a massive victory here for Canberra United in difficult conditions at home. Their first win at home since round one. At full time, Canberra United 2, Western United 1.
A spirited comeback in the wet inspired Newcastle to a 3-3 draw with Adelaide United midweek. That boost in confidence was a welcomed one as they hosted Melbourne Victory at No. 2 Sports Ground. Victory hoped to put the disappointing 2-0 defeat to Brisbane Roar behind them and re-enter the winning circle.
Apollonia once again in a central area. Beautiful pass to Gilnick. Gilnick on the score sheet. Gilnick getting her 7th of the season. Hasn't scored since round 3. Beating Robertson at her near post. Well worked from Melbourne Victory, getting reward for all of their attacking pressure. Apollonia did well to win the ball off Dundas, and it was a smart pass on the angle. And Gilnick, and she's back on the score sheet, doesn't need many opportunities. Losing out to Hoban. Got Jackson alongside her. Tries to slip it through for Lauren Allen. She may be off, but Lauren Allen still with a chance and goal straight at Newborn. Levels a beautiful pass from Sophie Hoban. Beat out Janchevsky, who went to ground. And Allen tried to poke it. Will this move free up the likes of Nikki Flannery on the opposite side? That ball freed up Chidiac. Now Apollonia got low through the middle. Flannery there as well. She can get a good ball across and poked through by Rachel Lowe. Right in front of Robinson, poking it into the far post. Both Allens on the far side. Elects to go to Gooch. Another substitute, sending it across, and there was Lauren Allen charging in, couldn't make the contact. Apollonia passing it into the path of Lowe, and there's a big collision. Lowe down. Robertson came out, was brave. Josie Allen. And that ball was continuing to rise. And Morrison and Allen getting all tangled up. And that is the full-time whistle. Melbourne Victory did all the work they needed to in the first 45. And it ends up Newcastle Jets 0. Melbourne Victory 2.
Amy Park was the stage for a mouth-watering top-of-the-table clash in the Ninja A-League. Melbourne City, fresh off back-to-back draws, look to make a statement against a Brisbane Roar side, riding high after dispatching Melbourne Victory midweek.
Cutting inside is Speckmeyer, putting a ball in the middle. Harvey can't be Blizzard. It's come out to McKenna. Letitia McKenna scores early. Melbourne City take the lead. A defensive error for the Roar. City take full advantage. McKenna takes on the strike, and that's a double. Letitia McKenna is having a day out in Melbourne. City, 2 goals to the good, early doors. Good touch again, McKenna. Letitia McKenna for the hat-trick. Just wide. She did so well to turn away from the defender there, McKenna. Fryer going around Apostolakis. Sean Fryer, the cutback. Appeals for handball, still bubbling around. It'll come out to Tish Woods, who goes to ground and is fouled. The Roar will have a penalty. It's Tamika Yalla for Brisbane, saved by Mirrors. Melina Mirrors comes up big for City when it counts. Oh, Holly McNamara nipping in and winning the ball off Sakani, but she's missed an open net. Holly McNamara did all the hard work. She had more time than perhaps she realised. She could have taken a touch there. Well, full time at Amy Park. It's Melbourne City who are victorious in the top of the table clash. 2 goals to Letitia McKenna within the first 10 minutes.
Sydney's draw with Perth sent Western Sydney Wanderers back to the cellar of the Ninja A-League. The Wanderers had a chance to get off the bottom as they faced the Central Coast Mariners. The Mariners have had a bit of a dip in form since their great start to the season, but they hope to pick up their first win of 2025.
Maybe in that moment she would have wished she was right-footed, and there it slots into the net for Brooke Nunn. A sloppy mistake. She does the night-night like Steph Curry. And that's a poor goal to give away from the Western Sydney Wanderers. Ferris. And that slipped behind Segevcic and just wide of goal. It's nervy moments for the youngster. Played short to Ray. Nash coming to overlap. Martin just got a pocket of space by herself, able to curl it in. Rasmussen right there. Punched away. The follow-up effort from Quilligan. Quilligan! Over the top. Makes it a second. And that's the second for the Central Coast Mariners. Tess Quilligan. So impressive, Bianca Galich. Winning duels all the time. There's certainly a trip in the box. Harrison did look to trip Bianca Galich, even if it was accidental. Settles herself. And slots it away. And there's the third for the Central Coast Mariners. And they may be through here. Shay Evans, that ball sits up. And Evans with a second effort. Did it come off the arm? Maybe, maybe not. Amy Cassar making her presence felt. That ball sent centrally. Eunice with the effort. Couldn't have hit an arm. Doesn't matter. Finds the net. It was a dangerous ball into the box, not dealt with by Krasula. Eunice took an ambitious strike, and then Price with the follow-up effort. But there is the full-time whistle at the Wanderers Football Park. It is the visitors, Central Coast Mariners, who walk away with all 3 points. It's Western Sydney Wanderers 1, Central Coast Mariners 3.
A top 6 battle to close out this week of Ninja A-League action. Adelaide United would have been disappointed with the draw against Newcastle Jets midweek as they turned their attention to a Wellington Phoenix side fresh off a 3-0 hammering of Western Sydney.
Longo comes in short, headed towards, and then a Cully. It pins back and forth. Hodgson wasn't able to keep a hold of it. Comes off the head of Mackenzie Barry. Cully tried to bring it back through. Elliott not quite cleared, and Longo just wide. In the past couple of minutes, we've really seen what the Wellington Phoenix intend to bring in this game today. Morgan does well with the interception. Condon, Dorban now. Who's waiting for her there? Is this the opportunity? It works off balance. That was a great combination for Adelaide United. And Hodgson does well to be in a good position. Dorba on a plate for Dorba. And another brilliant save from Carolina Villau. Condon, high, headed away by Barry. Cross back in, Villau, it spills, and it hits the back of the net, and Adelaide United take the lead in this battle between 4th and 5th. And it's great work from Emily Condon, who's been on fire all afternoon. Pickpocketed by Dorba. Here comes Chelsea Dorba. Opportunity for Dorba, and she taps it home, and she gets the goal on her birthday. And Adelaide take the 2-0 lead in a matter of minutes. Wynnum. Waiting for the opportunity, Wynnum. And it's bundled into the back of the net. And Wellington Phoenix have joined the party. It's an unfortunate own goal for Lucia Leon. Longo swings it in, punched away by Jenkins. Elliott flicks it overhead, headed away by McNamara. McCutcheon drives it toward goal, but Jenkins judges the bounce and able to collect. And punched away by Jenkins, and Wynnum flicks it back overhead. McCutcheon did well to get the body behind it. Still that goal behind, but plenty more football to play. Jale. Curling effort. Again, punched away. Jale. We know she can strike it from distance, on target. And the final whistle blows. So Adelaide continue their undefeated start to 2025.
After a stacked week of Ninja A-League action, it is once again Melbourne City sitting pretty in first position. A sigh of relief for Sydney FC as they move off the bottom of the ladder. Catch us next week for another epic round of action. After